Hello there, welcome to Mark Hart Hypnotherapy. Tonight we've got Laurent. Laurent and I were working together not too long ago. Good evening, Laurent. How are you, matey?
I'm good, yourself?
Yeah, living the dream as always. I tell everybody that I'm living the dream, but there you go. So yes, thank you so much for doing this. I'm always very grateful to people when they come on and say, "Yep, I'm going to do a testimonial for you," because it puts me out there and it just shows people who aren't aware of what it's all about, what it's all about. So without further ado, my friend, tell us about what was going on with you.
So yeah, before our first consultation, um, I just got to a certain point. Like my anxiety, I'd always thought was I would say manageable, but I didn't know how to manage it. But it always just passed by. I'd always sleep it off, and then I'd wake up the next day and it'd be gone, or it'd only be for like a certain period of time. And sometimes my partner Frankie would help me and calm me down and give me another perception of how to look at a situation. And then it just got to a point where like my anxiety and like my sort of, as much as the anxiety, I was in a bit of a negative frame of mind as well. I sort of taught myself to be negative about certain things. And yeah, it all just got a bit on top really. And I literally felt like I was leaking at the seams. Like it just got a bit too much, and I couldn't control my emotions all the time.
Right.
So yeah, that's when obviously I just thought I need to try something, because my partner Frankie's had hypnosis before with someone else, but it was a different strategy to what I was looking to have for what you provide. Hers was sort of more counselling, which as a male, obviously, you know, it's like you don't always want to spill your heart out to someone as a male person. But obviously, we did in our first consultation. Like I said, what the bits and bobs, and obviously, I was just over the moon that you said that you could help me. But yes, so yeah, Frankie obviously had hypnosis before, so I just Googled hypnosis help with anxiety Essex. You came up at the top. Clicked on your website. I was like, it's a male, perfect. And yeah, I think I emailed you, and you called pretty quickly, and then we set up a Zoom, which I was really appreciative of, because I felt like I needed to talk to someone quite promptly there and then. And then as soon as obviously once you said that you were able to help me, even that in itself, I felt instantly better, just knowing that I'm not crazy.
No, you're not
You
crazy.
know what I mean? It's just normal, and yeah, and just that someone could help me deal with my emotions and to tap into my subconsciousness. And it's the best thing I've ever done. Best thing I've ever done. Honestly, best thing I've ever done.
So, what was the actual hypnosis like for you? What were the feelings within, or just what was it
So
like?
the hypnosis was it was strange. Obviously, me and my partner do meditation like before bed, and that just to help us sleep and things. And I thought it was going to be like that, but it's completely different. You can't. I've tried to explain this to so many people of what it is, to friends and that, so other people that I think that could benefit from your services. It's hard to describe. Every session was unique to the other one. And yeah, you just, I don't know. I feel like you as a person is very important to what honestly, I don't think I would have had the same results or as much ease as if I'd done it with someone else. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, with you, I don't know. It's just each session was different. You go on a journey on each one, and I just feel like it was tailor suited to me for what I need. That's how I felt. But yeah, look, hypnosis. Yeah, I feel my mind feels stronger now. You feel more in control of your feelings, and yeah, just for me, it was. I feel like if I'm in a more positive frame of mind, then it goes two and two with less anxiety. So that's what I've from the hypnosis. I just feel like it's well, we've opened up the box, we've let out all the negativity, and we've only let the positivity back in.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
even the dog's happy. Yeah. So, What have other people seen in you? What sort of changes have other people noticed about you?
Well, like my partner's mum, she didn't know that had any hypnosis sessions. She's just like, oh, his just seems a lot more like just a spring in his step. And my mum, obviously, she knows that I'd had this session. She's really happy. She's noticed the difference. Some of my friends have noticed the difference. And when I've tried explaining to them what I've done, they're like, oh, so you're unconscious, you're hypnotized. It's like, no, he's not doing a magic trick on a stage. Like you're in a higher state of focus. You're not unconscious, so you know everything that's going around you.
Yeah.
And he just taps into your subconscious, the bits that you can't get to and you can't control. He can help you deal with it yourself and send you on the right path to deal with your own issues that you might be having.
Yeah, and it's really important that you said that the words that you used there, you said that it shows you how to help yourself, because at the end of the day, it is you that does the work. I simply put you into this state, a belief state, and you know, you give your unconscious mind permission to let go of all that crap. Now, whatever it was that triggered it, whatever the cause was, you'll never know really. Although you might have an idea of things that have happened in your life, they are not necessarily the reasons that they have happened.
Exactly.
And essentially everything, all the crap has been put out the back door. You know, the trash has been taken out the back, and you'll never know what it is, but you don't care because, you know, you've got this massive change.
And you sleep better every night. You wake up in the morning, you don't feel just, well, I wake up in the morning, Frankie knows, she takes her 10 minutes to get out of bed. I'm out in the shower, morning babe, coffee. You just, yeah, it's just so life changing for not really having to do much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not annoyingly happy now, are you?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll have to rein it in a little bit. But,
Maybe.
When I remember on our first session, I was just so thankful for you, and I was like, I can't. What have you done? Because I remember coming back round, and you was just like, well, you've done it. I'm just letting you deal with your own things. I'm just guiding you on the right path that you need to be going down. But yeah, right. It's such a strong thing. Obviously, I was quite skeptical beforehand because, well, it's just the unknown, isn't it? But it went so well. So happy with it.
So a completely different person now. Just
completely different. Well, from 5 weeks ago, it was weird because now it's not like I feel special. I just feel normal. I feel like how I used to feel before I got into this negative frame of mind and then into a slump downward spiral. Yeah. Now I just feel, you know, sometimes you just in the morning, you just like, oh, I'm up again. I've got to do this again. And life should be happy. Like exactly. You should be happy. You shouldn't every day shouldn't be, I wouldn't say a struggle, but it shouldn't be negative because what's it negative for? The only person that's affecting is you and the people that are close to you. So I just had to snap out of that frame of mind with your help. And and
here we are now.
Here we are now. I'm happy. My partner's happy. My son's happy. I've noticed a difference with him and how, as well, some of the things that you've taught me when I've picked him up from school when he's had a bad day at school, and I've used some of your, what's the word?
Just dealing with the different perspectives on things, you know, because it's okay to cry. It's okay for things to go wrong. It's okay not to be the best in the class at that time.
Yeah, I just remember I had a bad day at school and I was just like, I know today might have been a bad day, but you're going to have bad days, but tomorrow's going to be really great and we're going to do this. And then instantly he was happy. Whereas when I was in a negative frame of mind, I'll dwell on his unhappiness and then you can sort of mirror off each other. Yes. But now, maybe now that I'm in a more positive frame of mind, I feel like I've noticed on him already.
Because remember what we said before is, you know, when we had our Zoom chat, first of all, I always say to people, if you've got kids, what you are now is what they become later. So if you're going to be this positive guy who says, look, yes, there's going to be problems in the world, but you know, you can push through it, you will push through it, and you will be a better person, you'll learn from it, they'll take that on board. and they will become that person that you know
And
that
that's all
you
you
want them
want
to
to
be.
do, isn't it? Just for them to, like, you got to be the best person you can be for them, in order for them to be the best they can be.
That's right, exactly. So unless there's anything else, old friend, I think
No.
yeah, okay, cool. Ladies and gents, once again, I'd like to thank Laurent for his wonderful testimonial. As you can see, he's this happy-go-lucky, annoyingly happy guy now. Now his other half's probably looking at me and thinking, "What have you done? Why bother?" You know, I want him back the way he was. No, she won't want that. Of course, she won't want that. But ladies and gents, Mark Hypnotherapy exists for you in order to deal with your anxiety and PTSD, whatever's out, you know, whatever you're struggling with. You can find me on Google, Instagram, Facebook. My website is www.markcarthypnotherapy.com. Make contact, and if not with me, find somebody, because don't dwell on it. Don't sit there procrastinating. You've got a life to live. Don't waste your time with anxiety, because it wasn't there before. You weren't born with it. Therefore, if you're not born with it, then you can show it the back door and get it to clear out. So based on that, once again, Laurent, thanks very much for this. And ladies and gents, this is Mark Carter of Mark Carter Hypnotherapy, wishing you the very best mental, emotional, and physical health. Good night.